All right. So we've been working here a few minutes and we've got him responding nicely. He's snorting a little bit, blowing out a little air. You can hear it. So that's not uncommon. This is something I'm used to seeing. See him licking his lips there already now. And I'm just becoming acquainted with him, and I'm trying to declare dominance over him and obedience without being forceful. Okay? I mean, I can put a lasso on him and hog tie him and do all that to get dominance, but I really know that for him to make a good horse for somebody, he's got to come around to our way of thinking without force. So see how things are getting a little better. He's softening up, his ears are moving, and he's watching me. He's got that inside eye on me, and he's watching every move I make. And he's listening to me talk too. Okay? So now when I want to slow him down, I back up, release pressure, see? So now I want to go the other direction, I switch hands. And when I trot, I'm going to hold my wand at waist height. Okay? Waist height. Then when I walk, I'm going to lower it to the ground. Hey, whoop. Okay, good. So see there how he's already starting to follow my direction as his leader. It's almost like I got to be his leader before he's my buddy. You know, people get that all out of order. They want to be your buddy. But you got to be his leader, you know. You got to kind of. So he turned there, and I didn't ask him to. So now, see how he's going to run through me? That's disrespect. We don't like that. I'm going to turn him. So he can't do anything unless I tell him in here. That's step one when you're free lunging like this. If he wants to turn and run through you, well, I can already tell you he's going to ride just as disrespectfully as that. Well, sadly, you know, in his life, he's probably had some teenager or some child riding him and just kind of let him make all the decisions. Well, those days are gone. He doesn't have the authority to make decisions yet. See? That's disrespect. We got to get that worked out. And we're going to do that by turning him. Just keep turning him. Buster, you do what I tell you, okay? You're not in charge anymore. So I'll just keep turning, just like that. Mister. And so I get it to where the crack of my whip is about all he needs, and then I'm going to take my whip like a wand, see? I'm going to use it just like a wand to move him around, just like that. Okay? So you think about it, you'd be kind of foolish to get on this horse's back in this state of mind right now. That's why when you go places, you see everybody wearing all those neck braces and leg braces and their arms in a cast, because they got things way ahead of themselves. They're trying to be what they think's a cowboy or some kind of rodeo deal going on, and it doesn't have to be that way. If this horse is not respectful and submissive to me like this, I have my doubts he'll do it when you're on his back. See? So I've got a saying, it says, we got to occupy his mind before we occupy his back. And that's what I'm doing right here. We're occupying his mind. He's got a lot of clutter going on. Bad manners. People that had him were probably real nice people. Tried their best. But they did not have horsemanship standards and manners that allow for a horse to be safe and usable. And that's why I do these videos, because I want people to see this and understand it. And you know, folks, with that I'll say, it's hard to make this exciting, and this kind of probably gets a little boring. But if you really want to learn how to do this, you've got to see this raw footage. You know, we're not clipping and editing. We're showing you the real deal, okay? And we're doing it is a service to the community. We're not going to complain about poor horsemanship anymore. We're going to do something about it. And we're going to do something about it by letting our actions speak for us and our horses speak for us. And we're not going to talk about it and we're not going to preach about it. We're going to do something about it. And that's what I'd advise you to do. If you don't like how people are taking care of their animals and you don't like how they're handling their horses, well, then you better share some information. And if you're not willing to share information, I suggest you be quiet. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but I can feel it. I can just feel things calming down, okay? The pot's not boiling like it was. Well, to his benefit, you know, his human contact has probably been very energetic and very aggressive. He wants to be my friend so bad he doesn't know what to do. That's all right. We're going to get along fine. I like him. See there? We're going to be buddies. Well, you got to kind of know who's in charge of this operation first, okay? So that right there, you know, those are all things of lack of connection. All right, so let's go ahead and pause and we'll come back in a little bit and we'll show you some more improvement.